With the warming of the Earth's atmosphere, their habitat is melting.
Then the government has to develop a recovery plan, and the only way they can do...
Carrying their telltale signs, cheering his death, and all of his fallen comrades.
Shooting violence has gotten so bad in Chicago.
With the arising dawn of human potential, it is time for our little world of Shambhala to take fragile steps into the greater world of unpredictability. We must now pay heed to our own credo, that sacredness and goodness can be created on this earth.
I think we all know that these are trying times for many people.
It's so obvious when we look at the world right now that the world needs help.
There's a lot of war, there's a lot of disaster, natural. I mean, whether you believe it or not, Mother Nature, I think, is trying to say that there's some discord, there's some disharmony.
People are losing their houses, they're losing their jobs. It's terrifying. And yeah, I think it's really, really important right now for us to all stay really committed and be as generous as we can, simply because I think it's so needed to just sit here and go, okay, well, here's another way to think about things.
The idea of having some kind of spiritual path that you don't have to believe anything that you don't experience is very valuable. And some kind of spiritual practice that you can use in your daily life to eventually make you gentler and help you to make sure you don't create problems in the world. I think that's extremely valuable.
We come from this ancient tradition. It's over 2,500 years old, so our roots stretch way, way back. And we're here at this pivotal moment where this tradition, Tibetan Buddhism and the Shambhala tradition in particular, has come to the West. It's planted. It is here. It's well planted. But it needs to push its roots down further, because just as we look back and see 2,500 years, we need to be looking forward and seeing another 2,500 years and beyond.
Enlightenment, if we could talk about such a big word, has a great deal to do with discovering one's basic goodness. And that's a radical message.
A better appreciation and kindness for my own self? That's crazy.
You know, it sounds a little funny to say meditation practice can save the world. You know, that's a bit of an exaggeration. But the whole notion of warriorship and what do we need to do in order to be able to be really genuinely who we are and to be the most effective, you know, that we can be. And meditation really helps with that, because you begin to see things that you might not otherwise see. You know, some of the confusion begins to clear.
The Shambhala Center is really a beacon. You might even say a lighthouse.
I think you feel it when you come here.
People are completely transformed by this place.
People are doing their best to be open and honest and kind, you know, not in a goody-goody way, but in a fearless way.
When I think about all the different organizations within Metropolis and all the different causes, I think of Shambhala's main cause is creating sanity and dismantling ego and aggression. So if I think about that spreading into all the other neighborhoods and organizations, and that's change.
I am blown away with how grateful I am that this place is here. I cannot believe my good fortune that here are all these people willing to go on this journey, willing to help each other out, so committed, so generous. I'm just so grateful to the lineage, so grateful to everybody who's participating. I can't believe my good fortune.
This center is growing. Whether we like it or not, it's growing.
What I've noticed is this trend, this really vast increase in the numbers of people that are coming to the center. For example, last Tuesday we probably had 45 people that walked into the center, and we don't have the space to accommodate 45 people without it being extremely cramped. And it was very difficult to sort of handle that, and we don't turn people away. So we're kind of at a point where we really are bursting at the seams.
Look, we have ideas of offering meditation in the public setting more, but we need to be able to pay our way in terms of doing that. There are forms of advertising and outreach that we'd like to engage with that we need to be able to afford.
And our larger vision is to really get out there into Chicagoland and really make a difference, because let's face it, people are having hard times right now.
The Shambhala Center is a rich organization, rich in terms of the inspiration and dedication of its members, rich in terms of the profundity of the teachings that we've been given, rich in the energy and capacity to meet challenge. So with all that richness, we still need this financial support to be able to continue to do the things that we're doing now, as well as to meet the challenges of growth in the future.
I think if you support a center that provides that kind of harmony in, with one another in relationship, with, a greater sense of community, then I think that the world will kind of rebalance itself.
There's no other source of support except program income and individual donations.
The more you can give, the more people you're going to help, the more sentient beings you're going to help, one way or the other. And I don't think you can go wrong with that.
Let us worthy Shambhalians wake up every morning with a vast mind, an inconceivably large heart, and a body full of intention. Let us create a world endowed with peace and dignity. Then the Great Eastern Sun can shine, illuminating the world